going to be one of the last videos I get to do in the Prius. I'm typically expecting somebody to try and get over on me. They do that a lot. According to the inspection station, dealer used car lot covered up the check engine light, and yet I don't see a check engine light. They showed me the piece of tape, so I'm sure it must have been someplace. It's not going to pass emissions, therefore you cannot get it inspected. So we went to Bob Fisher Chevrolet. The used car and new car dealers, they all fucking sit in the same areas, you know. And wherever you show up, they really want you to buy there really badly. Do everything they can to get you to stop right there. Diane decided she really liked this Kia Rio, 2009 Kia Rio. Searched it on the internet. It's the only one of that particular flavor in the area. There's lots of sedans, you know, she likes sedans. Anyway, so took all the information. We really want to sell it to you. Put $1,000 down, $1,000 trade. No, we can only give you $400. We bring the car in. Oh yeah, it's okay. It actually sounds good, drives good. Your inspection station says it needs injectors. That's expensive. Yes, it is. If it didn't need to pass emissions, it still goes just fine. One of them was joking. You know, you get a Schuylkill County address, you don't need emissions. And under 5,000, you don't need it. But evidently, either that place was super tedious, or probably super tedious. We're going to get money out of this thing one way or the other. But super tedious also finds out everything that could possibly be wrong with it. You need new fuel injectors. They actually took the dashboard apart to cover up the check engine light, and I still don't see the check engine light. It showed me a piece of tape, you know. I'm pretty sure I could take it someplace else and get a sticker. Got on 273,587 miles, and we were all impressed with that. You know, somebody took care of this critter. It's a very rare one. I mean, you know, there ain't much more of these than there are the Insight. They only sold 15,000 in the United States and 5,000 the rest of the world. Yeah, I do think that parasitic waste do not produce a whole lot of growth. We'll just eat up. That's it. You keep making them so we can do that. Doctor Who's got a whole lot of on that, among many other superheroes. He was a thinker, you know. I definitely am a thinker. You know, I don't do math that well, but I've done figured out humans pretty well. I can look at what you're doing. Like I can look through walls, look through eyes, look through skin, bone, planets, doesn't matter. I can look through it, figure out what the hell's going on, and and what's my position, you know, because if I'm going to be a player, you know, in the flesh, I can't be God. Totally, no way. If I'm in the flesh, I am in the flesh. It is. What can I do with it? And Daddy could figure out good ways to do anything, and I'm sure he has. Looked at myself in the mirror briefly. I think I look exactly like I'd like to. I was a little boy. I was a very... I was never a Muay Thai fighter. I'm never gonna be a heavyweight wrestler. But Ultimate Warrior died the other day. And in his later life, he didn't look nothing like he did when I was young. And, you know, who does? And he's talking about, you know, this is the way it is, and this is the way I am, and I'm still going to play it and see what happens. He made it successful. Yeah, according to him, just like me, you know, I had to walk through a lot of hell to get to a place where they said, well, okay, you're okay. Call it hazing. Said McMahon is non-stop working. He just don't stop. He expects the same. And I do the same thing, but I'm not sure. I expected everything should be that way. I think there should be time for being oneself. I was going to say a lot of things, but that all encompasses itself into being oneself. Yeah. They denied her for an auto loan for $7,000 because you're only making $1,300 a month. You ain't making nothing. We need to feed, and you ain't got nothing left. So how could we possibly give you any money? That was the exact opposite before 2007. They were so busy trying to feed on everything. Now they figured out, okay, well, if they're not making enough, there ain't no way to feed on them. That's a good thing, too. You know, you figure it out eventually. You know, there is what it is, and when goodness actually does good, we won World War II. You know, things seem to be fantastic until the parasites start figuring out how to get really fat and do nothing. There's supposed to be powers that be that will balance things, and they all got their own agenda of what life's about, don't they? You know, we all can't be the same thing, and you know, that would not work. We all have to do certain things. We all have to be individuals, molecules, you know. It takes how many molecules to make a helium atom? No, it's actually a molecule. An atom is hydrogen, oxygen is an atom. Same. The atomic scale's got a bunch, but if it's not a molecule, it's an atom. Yeah. Some of the things that they taught me when I was growing up, from 1 equals 2, boy, Mommy held on to me and made sure I could get born, and all the things around her and her personality were like whatever they were doing. It was the 60s and 70s. In the 80s, I was a teenager. But nonetheless, you know. Time was, I looked through all our history, you know, from Big Bang to now. Don't usually look to the Big Bang because that's kind of empty. Transhumans, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm starting to get really drunk. I got steak fries, and I actually have, but I'm going to save half of it for tomorrow. 12-inch Italian hoagie. Lettuce, tomato, onion, oil and vinegar, all wrapped up real nice. And I ain't eating no 12 inches of it. 6 inches is for tomorrow. Of course it went out, right? If I didn't say it, you know, I'm taking the rims and wheels off of this critter, switching them with the Insight. They already offer us $700, which is basically saying, oh, your poop is worth 5 cents instead of 2. According to how they pay us workers. You know, they have their own idea how they need to be paid, but you know, in every group, everybody wants to get the best of the whole. And you know, the whole is the sun. And that isn't Jesus, actually. But it could be. Depends on how one looks at it. But the sun is the star that we can't live without. So without that, argue all you want. Y'all going wherever you're going because it's done. This planet has done its thing. Whoever goes wherever they go, they go. You know, ain't gonna be no more new life, no more making kids, no more nothing. This is it. Daddy done got what he got out of it, and he's pretty. Well, I would expect he'd be pretty satisfied, as he wouldn't have built the universe if he wasn't gonna be satisfied. Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, I've been drinking CNI, so I guess I'm getting drunk fast. But I gotta do morning shift in the morning. I really do like having time to wake up and a whole bunch of people want to beat on me, but I got a long ocean and a whole lot of time. And, you know, it's going to irritate me. I know it. But, you know, I still feel I can accomplish the job. That's how I've managed to conquer things. What did I conquer it all? Nothing. But everything. Yeah. Paradox, yes. Why? Because I said that must be. Yeah, Daddy is a freaky character, isn't he? Yeah. Just White Hawk's point of view. Only White Hawk could see it this way, you know. It's numbers. Yeah, you know, it might take 1 billion years, and that's okay. As long as the files are saved, you know, I don't care what the hell color you are. I don't. I really do care about where you're coming from. But I don't care if you're Ivy League or not. Really, I don't kill anything unless it wants me to. Even then I might not do it. Nature doesn't ask for anything the way we do. It's just, well, I am too, totally extremely happy to be able to be, y'all, whoever might come here, consider how, if you can see the way I see, that you could be. I still say Daddy had to be doing something. I'm gonna miss this critter. But I'm gonna take the damn wheels off of it. Yeah. I'll trade them. They sold me a 2002 Insight with crappy tires that only fit that particular car. So I'm going to switch them out. I figured to hybridize this somehow, that just said that. I can't do much about a lot, but, I can do this. We'll switch them out, hybridize them, and see if anybody notices. Yeah, they will. They already offered us a puny $700 for the Prius I'm sitting in. And, they always, that's business. You must make profit. And the profit is supposed to be 100%. Sold it for 50 cents. Gotta get 100 cents. And they really do try so hard to make it even more profitable. Parasites, but not all that is profitable is parasites, but those, it all depends on what time it is, really, doesn't it? Yeah, I done look through time, so I kind of do know, but whatever, I'm just trying to do my thing in this time. I don't even know what the fuck time this thing's on. 31. Young man, old woman. Mama hen, young buck. And, I actually had 5 visitors. So, maybe I'm stretching beyond the old place. Daddy would do